might do this from time to time. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm gonna miss a whole lot of shit. Primarily because I ain't really even prepared to drop this. So I don't put a lot of thought into this subject. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, it's one of the subjects that make me even want to put a microphone over my face and talk anyway, man. And it's the fact that we lost a giant. You know what I'm saying? And in the process, man, sometimes, man, I just sit back, man, I look at this young man, and man, this young man did the unthinkable. There's a lot of kids, man, that grew up, man, young men without their father that was drawn to certain individuals. You know what I'm saying? I can remember the first individual that I was attracted toward would probably be Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Before Michael Jackson, you know, the world was just what it was. You know what I'm saying? You had stars. You know, you had Dolly Parton. You know what I'm saying? You had Elizabeth Taylor. And, you know, goddamn me. You know, you had your people that was doing their thing. But when Mike hit the scene, Mike was larger than life. Like, he was really the only one that stood out. Like, the rest of them just had like regular jobs. Mike was really the only star. You know, then you had Prince, you know what I'm saying, come out from a different dynamic, but Prince, you know, from a 7-year-old kid perspective, you know, it was all about Mike, man. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Mike. Rest in peace to Prince, that is and always have been my favorite R&B artist. So, you know, we'll give our eulogy to Prince one day, but you know what I'm saying, as we got older, you know, I try to tell niggas, man, and you know, maybe one day we'll expand on this. You niggas ain't gangsters, man. You know, you niggas come from a breakdance era. You niggas come from an era y'all don't even know nothing about, man. What really got people on what they own now, you know what I'm saying? Man, you had to go through a phase called breaking. See, man, if you would have just jumped out the window and showed boys, you know, gang banging, you know, that was gonna be some isolated shit, man. It wasn't gonna really take form the way it did. But part of what got people wrapped up in this whole game and this whole life was shit like breaking and Crush Groove, you know what I'm saying, which was my motherfucking movement. You know, Crush Groove, Tougher Than Leather. There was a nigga jumped on the scene, LL, that stole the show. You know, you had Curtis Blow, you know what I'm saying, and you had Ron DMC, who, you know, made the rap shit bigger than ever. But when LL got to that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, so that's a whole nother nigga that I gotta talk about to his entirety, that elevated the game and, you know, had a magnetic personality, man, that made me just, you know, say, hey, man, that's what I want to do for the rest of my life. And I seen that, first I seen him on Crush Groove, then I saw the I'm Bad video. You know, anytime I seen him, but the I'm Bad video, then the I Need Love video woke me the fuck up for real. You know, the boy had personality, had swag. That's what I think rap was invented for, man. You know what I'm saying? Not so much, you know, there was a lot of cats on that East Coast that they thought I Need Love was soul, but I'm like, it's a goddamn song. The song's supposed to be, you know, expressing something, my nigga, and bringing people into your world. So I was caught up by that. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, so, you know, you had a lot of people around, but, you know, LL was the only one that was really standing out, man, shining bright, as far as I'm concerned. Everybody else might say what they gotta say. But, you know, from the I'm Bad, you know, from the Bad to the Walking with a Panther era, you know, LL, he was a motherfucker. You know, then, you know, you had the NWAs that, you know, honestly, they had the better music, but to be real honest with you, it was almost like a, you know, like a one-hit wonder. You know, you just thought it was gonna be like some underground shit that wasn't gonna really grow no legs, but it was amazing though. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of underground shit, man, that didn't grow legs. You know what I'm saying? So it was hard to understand that Shout, NWA, and shit was gonna still be around. You know what I'm saying? But not taking nothing away from what they had, man. I mean, the music was amazing, and we knew that it was better than everybody. It's just, you know, I'm speaking, you know, I'm speaking to that subconscious mind that don't really put shit in perspective like that. It's like, you know what I'm saying? You know, you got what you got. But it was a little nigga, man, around all that time. You know what I'm saying? It was a little nigga that came out and had a major deal. You know what I'm saying? But as far as having a major deal, you know, he was kind of a, you know, a one-hit wonder that needed a lot of grooming. And so when you heard the man's first album, first single was amazing. But when you heard his first album, you knew the dude had talent, and you knew he was trying to go somewhere. You just couldn't really figure out. You know, I mean, it was like, he ain't NWA, he ain't DJ Quick, he ain't Public Enemy. He got a little bit of all that in him, but none of it is really strong. You know what I'm saying? And second album, same thing. But when this nigga dropped the Above the Rim soundtrack, man, had like 2 songs on there. You know, they had a few songs in rotation. I can't tell which one hit first, but they was all intermingling with each other and was creating a beast, man. And that was the Above the Rim soundtrack. MC Breed, Gotta Get Mine, and I think it was them 2. Maybe the Above the Law, call it what you want. I can't really remember his verse on there. But man, Brother Pac, man. Niggas ask me, why do you think Pac? I have my Pac moments every now and then, man, and I've been going through my Pac moments. I really don't like to listen to him because the music's it's so eerie, man. It's so eerie listening to it. You know what I'm saying? I don't like getting in that mindset. But people ask me, why was Pac so special? And I'll say, man, if you believe in conspiracy theories, right, you have to look at Pac like a time capsule. Pac was a time capsule, bro. Like what Pac was bringing to the game was essential for the era that he came out. I mean, Pac is the first, you know what I'm saying, and forgive me if I'm presenting it in a bad light, but Pac was the first crack baby, you know what I'm saying, that literally got on the mic and said, man, you know, my mama was a crackhead, man, my upbringing was very dysfunctional. You know what I'm saying? Even though she was a crackhead, she wanted the best for me. But she couldn't afford to give me a comfortable life while I wanted the best for me. So this dude had a crazy life, man, laid out for him. And when he finally accumulated everything he needed to accumulate into that thug life, Pac, say, man, that was fatherless America. Right there, man, in one human being. And it's funny, man, you know, the reason I say you have to believe in conspiracies to understand why he is not the James Dean of hip hop. He is not the, you know, the one and only shining star, the one and only unsung hero. Man, they had to bury that energy quick. You understand what I'm saying? So you got the Biggies and the, see Biggie was the opposite of Pac. And hey man, they made sure that they put New York on his back and he could carry that motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? And so what a lot of y'all don't really realize now was around the time Pac died, man, there was a lot of Pac imitators, man. Everybody wanted to be Pac. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can still, hear some Pac and Lil Scrappies and Young Bucks right now. You had P, came out the woodwork, you know what I'm saying, to gather up all that energy, and do a great value version of it, But a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, wanted to, Pac energy, man, was enormous, man. It was too big. He was too much of a giant. You know what I'm saying? He was too much of a giant. And so when you listen to the direction that rap went, when everybody started saying, hey man, I'm kind of not liking the direction that it's going in, you gotta remember, man, all these guys are basically all of them are basically, children of Biggie. You know what I'm saying? From the Jiggles to the Waynes. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, man, most of these cats, you put them on a TV screen, right? Most of them won't even say Pac name. They say top 5. These niggas have mentioned everybody but Pac. It's the craziest thing in the world, man. But, so it's cats like me, man, that's gonna bring it to you, man. I'm gonna shine that light in this direction because it's most definitely needed. And I can't speak for a New York artist or a New York person. You know what I'm saying? I'm ignorant to how they think or what they do. But man, if you from down south, most definitely on the West Coast, man, say, man, Pac was a spirit. Pac was much bigger than rap. You know what I'm saying? Much bigger than rap, man. And sometimes, man, I go back and it hurt my feelings. Because I go back and listen to him and I see how he got buried. I see how his legacy got buried. And I see how, the generation pretty much have lapped him. You know what I'm saying? Because, you bury that energy and you take it to a totally different direction. And it kind of lapped him, man. And, when you realize when he died, man, the energy was so crazy. And it almost got gross, man, to me, man. And shout out to everybody that's doing their thing. But that East Coast, man, them niggas were just too goddamn hard for me, man. Throwing guns all up on the camera and smoking blunts and then the battle rap shit. Battle rap niggas with the gun balls and everybody was, talking like this, son. Son. And it just got bananas, man. You know what I'm saying? But that Pac energy, Pac come see nigga, Pac make you live the shit you talking, you know what I'm saying? The nigga was a little nigga, man, but it took all that to drown out. Because the man had substance. The nigga wasn't just spitting at cameras, man, and throwing fuck you signs, man. The nigga was catching cases left and right. The nigga was being harassed. You know what I'm saying? And what was crazy, man, shit that would knock that average person off their square actually made this nigga stronger. This nigga would come back stronger. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, man, the game had to get rid of my dog. It's a fucked up moment, man, when I listen to him having my Pac moment right now. So, even though I don't nobody give a fuck about it but me, I got the shirt, man, and enlighten motherfuckers, or give motherfuckers a point of view that they never heard of. And I'm gonna speak on Pac so much, man. You know what I'm saying? Before my time over with. Because people have to understand what a spirit is. I'm thinking right now, man, people have lost humanity, especially in the community. Well, especially about Pac. But a lot of people don't really understand, man, is before Pac became a shining star, you know what I'm saying? The young Pac wasn't a shining star, man. I mean, he was there. And people knew he was there, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, he was like a guy that had a major label hype machine behind him. So his face was gonna be there when his album dropped. He gonna have a single, he gonna have a video, but it just wasn't something everybody was banging. You know what I'm saying? But when that Thug Life dropped, woo, that boy dropped a megaton bomb. And what a lot of people don't really realize, man, that before that, all gangster rap, man, was hardcore murder, 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 kill, kill, kill. You know what I'm saying? And Pac brought substance, man, in reality, you know what I'm saying, to the whole concept of thugging. So metaphysically, you know what I'm saying, or subconsciously, Pac was saying, man, we live like this, man. It's a real life for us, bro. But we not animals and we not beasts. You know what I'm saying? So this dude was actually a dude that could make a song like Outlaw, right? And get on TV with Katy Couric or whoever the fuck it was he would do interviews with and articulate himself to the masses. Therefore, you would listen to the songs, you know what I'm saying, and see what the guy was going through, no matter what race you were, as long as you sat down long enough to, you know, when he came into your world. So basically, man, he was our spokesman. You know what I'm saying? As a young man, you know, he was our spokesman, man. He took hip hop or rap, you know what I'm saying? You know, rap culture and, you know, young men who sang their pants, you know what I'm saying? He was a mouthpiece, you know what I'm saying? And when you talk to him, if he wasn't having a heated beef or discussion, hey man, he'd charm the shit out of you. So he was taking that shit to the White House, man. Yeah, so my boy got silenced. And so rest in peace to Pac, man. Giant. You know, one of our unsung heroes. You know, even though people singing, they don't sing them loud enough. I don't think this movie they finna come out with is gonna be good enough. It ain't gonna be good enough for me. You know what I'm saying? You know, Pac was a giant. You know what I'm saying? His movie should be on the level of a 10 Commandments for hip hop, for the black culture. He was that big. He meant that much, man. You know what I'm saying? So, shit, rest in peace to my nigga, man. Rest in peace to Mr. Pac. You know what I'm saying? And let's sign him out here, man. Peace out.